Okay. Hi, Greg. He's just getting his phone. I'm gonna pull you a card while we wait. Oh, heavy energy. Like a lot. This came in 3 different piles, but there is an ego. Yeah, 15. There's an illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance and on the material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. So maybe you're thinking about like your finances and maybe holding on a bit tight with it and worrying too much about it. It's not as bad as you might think. So it's okay to
Right, Greg.
Spend some money on yourself.
Hello, Alicia. Who's that you're reading for?
Greg.
Greg.
Yeah.
Just hit that, and then.
Oh, I have to get used to it. That's cool. But that was for you anyway, Greg.
Hello, Granny. Right, Greg. Othello reversed. Loss of property. Be honest. Sharing that which holds you back. There's still things holding you back, Greg. You just need to let go, and then you can move forward. Yeah.
Alicia? Oh, he's like flying by.
I need to also mention, while I'm reading for other people, you can also be getting a message from that same card. It's not just for one person, it's for whoever's listening. It's meant for you as well.
This is the star card for you. That's a really good card. It's saying to look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So the worst is behind you. Just be patient, and within the next few weeks, you'll see how things are going to develop in your favor.
Also, algas, the patronage, protection, care, security. Rune of protection, protect self and home. Schemes develop quickly. Have no fear, you're safe. You're protected from an attack.
The star cards for protection, symbolism.
Yeah.
So those are really good cards. You wanna? Oh.
No. You go first.
Okay. How do you say it? Grainy?
Grainy.
Card for Grainy. Slipping out. 9 of Spring, so the number 9.
Are you reading the card as well?
Yeah, so you're going to protect the fruits of your labors. You're feeling protective. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. So just be aware of not just other people, but just keeping your alertness, being prepared for last minute changes. It's just keeping you, it's awakening your awareness.
Also, Greenie, I got Gable. Relationships, balance of giving and receiving. A gift, magical exchange, partnership, balance. Accepting a gift, you're under no obligation. A partnership or union. This can symbolize forgiveness. You can accept or reject. You must find balance between giving and receiving. So it's all about finding the balance, Greenie.
Yeah, sometimes you can give too much, so it's good to accept things too. Maybe that's what you need to do in this.
Gaia stars.
Fear. Fear, it's such an easy thing
Right,
to say.
Gaia stars. Algas. Again, this card's coming up quite a lot the past few days. The patronage, protection, care, security. Rune of protection can also protect your home. Schemes develop quickly. Have no fear, you're safe. You're protected from an attack.
And the confirmation, 10 of summer. This is happy family. It's an emotional, fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, and there is people you can trust, so don't worry. The people around you, you can trust. So that's really good. It's completion, number 10. So don't be fearful.
Julie Bingley. I was reading this and saying your name at the same time. Lagas. Psychic abilities, flow, emotions, and spiritual counseling. You must go with the flow. Attunement to creation will help flow. Embrace change itself. Emotional harmony, balance from creation around you. So balancing it's important that you balance things right now. I feel you're doing that at the minute anyway.
With the high priestess. So you need to be the high priestess and trust your own intuition. I feel like you're not 100% trusting it right now. And it's saying that there's insights that will come through your own meditation, your own answers that you can get more clarity on. So, because in the end of the day, we know what's best for ourselves. So maybe do some more meditation, or if you haven't done so already, you need to do develop more with your intuition and trust it.
It says that we keep freezing. Is it okay now? Could it be the internet?
Possibly, but it says it's got a high bar. High bars.
It's freezing, so I wanted to make sure. Yeah, Alicia. Right, video's freezing. Let me see.
Is it freezing for anyone else? Cassandra, Michelle?
Can you let us know if it's stopped freezing? Anybody that's commented, I've caught up to the comments, so please just comment again, and I'll get to your name.
No one else has mentioned the freezing yet.
Yeah, so is that a bit right? Will Cassandra Guerrero, if you've commented, please just comment again. Cassandra, Yuri's bull, power, athleticism, fortitude, valor, vitality. This is a good card. This is a card of action.
And another action card, Prince of Autumn. It's saying cautions, but wise action. Attention to detail and kindness to others.
Sherry Louise and Michelle Jagannath, user nick, and Goris Oren. Just stay with us and we will get to you. Cluda. Corners reversed or inverted. The end of things, getting lost, creativity, stagnation, loss of fire or passion, relinquishing the old, let go of old habits or relationships, new opportunities flow towards you. Let go to receive opportunity.
Who's
That's
next?
Cluda. Are you not pulling a card for Cluda?
I'm just feeling drawn to when Sherry's up.
Where?
Sherry. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That move. So this is another 9. It's unfounded fear, focusing on the worst case scenarios right now. So you're hoping, right, to move and everything, and you're allowing worry, though, to grow out of proportion to the problem. So it's not as big as you might think. Yes, there will be movement because this is close to completion of 10, but you maybe not until the next 2 to 3.
Gosh, you're
3
next.
months, it'll be, I feel like June, July, if you can hold off and be patient.
Sherry, also Ingas, entry, protection, male fertility, seed, potential energy, ideas, concepts, harmony, unity, approval. Ingwaz is a god of fertility, can be used to protect the home, channeling potential energy to bring together separate things, not immediate, built up over time and released at one time. Strong, affectionate family, safe, secure home, a light shining in darkness. Okay, no problem. Thanks for letting me know that. But just keep commenting and I will get to your comments. Is it still freezing? It's not freezing. It's freezing for some people.
Maybe it like freezes and then it's
Yeah.
not freezing. This was for you, Garrus. This is the 4 of Autumn. It can be like similar to like the 4 of Pentacles, holding on tightly to money and things like that. But it's saying maybe because there could be like a fear of overspending. You're thinking about like security, and it's saying like achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate, though. You know, don't be afraid to lend a hand, but you're going to be fine with finances. But there is, you need to just let go a bit as well. But yeah.
Selena D. Cochran. Hello, Kitty.
Hello.
Right, Selena D. Cochran. Kunaz reversed. The end of things. Getting lost. Creativity, stagnation, loss of fire or passion. Let go of old habits or relationships that no longer serve you. New opportunities flow towards you now. Let go to receive opportunities. If you're stuck in old habits, there's nowhere for the energy to flow.
I was feeling like just an energy of feeling, maybe you're feeling really fed up right now. I don't know if it's to do with work or a situation that feels stagnant, but like John's card just confirmed, just to let go and trust that things are going to work out in your favor. Make the change. If you need to take action, take action. But yeah, just feeling like that. That's what I won't pull a card. That's what I feel.
Angie Lynch. And then it's Michelle Jagannath, or Jane Smith, then Michelle. It seems to be half the people are experiencing freezing. Don't know, it might be the internet connection. This is for Angie Lynch. Rero. A change, vacation, transition, road. Assist to channel our energies in an effective way. And the flow helps you obtain your goal. Know how to place self in right place at the right time. Transport or communication. Delivering or receiving a message. That could even be this message here.
Also the moon. With, again, 9 is spring. These 9s keep coming up a lot.
Near completion, it's like end of cycles, completing old ways to start new ways, I feel.
Yeah. And it's just waiting it out for the results. Saying just like letting go of the worry and fear. Again, there's a lot of fear, people with a lot of fear, thoughts, and like understanding the truth of a situation. Use your intuition. You know, you're probably a very sensitive person as well, Angie, but an empath. So just beware and keep yourself, just trust your intuition. I reckon, like, just things will, like John said, if the cycle is about to be completed for new beginnings. So just don't worry.
Michelle Jagannath. Just keep commenting and I will try. We'll get to everybody. But do keep commenting so I know you're there. Michelle, this doesn't have a reversed or inverted meaning, so I'll flip it back round. Entry, protection, male fertility, seed, potential energy, ideas, concepts, harmony, unity, approval. Ingwaz is the god of fertility, can be used to protect the home, channeling potential energy to bring together separate things, not immediate, but power built up over a period of time, but released at the one time. Strong, affectionate family, safe, secure home, a light shining in darkness.
Michelle, I've also got a 5 and a 5, 5 of winter with a 5 of spring. This is there's a lot of people giving their opinions, and it's saying here that you thought what you thought you wanted, you don't. Walk away from dishonest associations, realizing what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. So you're starting to walk away from these people. It could have been a conversation, a suggestion, and you change your mind in your heart. You know what's best. Opposing goals arising from different opinions, feeling at odds with yourself and others. There's a lot of overly ambitious pressure of others. They're people who are very ambitious, but you need to do what you feel in your heart's best for you in the end of the day. So just stand up for what you believe in and just do it for yourself.
Kitty Core. Manas. Human identity, self-realization, the inner being, soul, social stability, stable, creativity, intelligence, forward planning, speech and cooperation, balanced mind, body and spirit. So most of these cards talk about balance.
And John's good at that. It's Libra. Oh, this keeps coming out. Look.
Yeah.
For some reason, the 4 of autumn, which is managing your resources wisely, balance again. So you're just balancing out your finances. Resolution of difficulties. This is a completion card, the 10 of winter. A weight lifted off your shoulders. That burden is going to be lifted. The end of an addiction or a codependency, whether it was in a relationship or another person you were relying on, you're going to let that go and start moving forward. And, you know, you are free from that situation now. So
You're saying it's freezing every 3 seconds.
Is it? It's freezing. It'd be interesting to recast.
Ashley McDonald Ramsey.
Oh, these babies. Babies.
After this one, I'm going to catch up to the comments again. So if you've wrote a comment, please write it again. I'll catch up with it. There's one that came out. This time it's Manas reversed. Rigid, resistant to change. Self-centered, harsh. This could be someone you're dealing with, Ashley. Problems with authority. It could be authority in many roles. Clear away blockages within. Get rid of old habits. So I do feel problems with authority. It could be government of some description.
This is the princess of summer as well. But it's saying that, you know, there's a new relationship or an emotional experience, invitations to social events, compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. You might be bottling up a lot of emotions, feeling sensitive with the situation. So yeah, just speak out to one of your friends that you can let things out with, vent, you know, don't keep it all inside.
Right, so if I've missed any of your comments, please do comment again. Mary Ann Bridget Hampton Houghton. Mary Ann, Ingalls for you again. Injury protection, male fertility, potential energy, ideas, concepts, harmony, unity, approval. Ingwaz is the god of fertility, can be used to protect the home, channeling potential energy to bring together separate things. Not immediate power, but built up over time, but released at once. Strong, affectionate family, safe, secure home, a light shining in darkness.
I'll pull that one as well.
Yeah.
But I was just, that one was getting
Oh,
strong.
hold tight next.
Yeah. I'll get you one as well, Marianne.
There's two dropped out.
Oh.
Right.
Well, more than two.
Just pick one. There's a lot of people to go through.
High Priestess again. This is saying to trust your intuition. So you are like very intuitive, spiritual. I don't know if you read already, but it's saying that you need to reflect in the situation, insights that come through your meditation. So you are wiser, and you know the answers already. You already know what you need to do. And trust that.
Good morning, Chora. Michelle Davis. Rado again. It seems I'm going to have to clear this deck and then start again, but because it's the same ones, that there's a lot more in this, but it's the same ones repeating. But it could be that's the message that you need to hear. But a change, vacation, transition, road, assist to channel our energies in an effective way, so the flow to help you obtain your goals. Know how to place yourself in the right place at the right time. Delivering or receiving a message. Right, I'll mix these up. Right.
Can I get this one for her? So it's King of Autumn, Michelle. I don't know if you have a son, but I do feel like a boy energy around you for some reason. But it's saying that there's a person in your life, whether it's with work, there is a king energy. So being assertive when it comes to what you know is right, you be assertive, have confidence to speak out because you'll be respected for it. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for, confirmation with work, I feel too. So
Salil Srivastava. That's the one that was asking the question.
that medical.
No.
It was
Yes.
medical job. Or,
Yeah. There it is there.
I heard term, like whether you're studying. I don't know if you finish your studies, but you are planning, study and get a good job. Like
Salil, reversed manas, rigid, resistant to change, harsh, problems with authority, clear away blockages within, get rid of old habits. Once you get rid of old habits and anything that no longer serves you, you can move forward into the future. But you need to clear that first.
also, there's pressure. Like this is your inner child. I see, like this boy. So it's saying like this decision is holding back, so the universe will get confused with what you want. It's saying to make a choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others in the situation, because you are being protected. So, you need to follow what's best for you. So it will flow easily, feeling trapped between intellectual and the emotional of what you really want. So there is some, reflection needed and to be sure of what you want. So it can fall into place and you will get what you want and aim for. That's what it's saying.
It's Barbara Brown, then Michelle Davis, and Sue Stack still. Salil Srivastava, that was for you.
Yeah.
That was for you.
Not sure if it's delayed on your end, but or froze.
Yeah,
like that was.
Like maybe they're only getting the message now, and then like as the comments are coming up, it's not in sync with Barbara Brown.
Yeah.
Barbara Brown. Euros, bull, power, athleticism, fortitude, valor, vitality, action. So you're being called to take action regarding something, Barbara.
Also, I don't know if you're protective of your mother or something, but there is something with your mum there. Oh, wow. Sorry. So, and So, but they're saying here there's cautious but wise action needed, attention to detail, kindness to others. You are you're a giver and a carer. But it's saying this is all good energy, whether someone that looks up to you or appreciates your help. It's saying that, you're dependable, you're protected. Someone might come and seek some advice, a younger figure, just so be open to that. Maybe there is someone that needs help, but you need to be the one to kind of get them to open up to you. That's what I'm feeling. You're a healer and a carer.
2 stack still. Berkana, growth, fertile starts for new ventures. Romantic love and enjoyment. The birth rune, new life after death or end of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. Family and home, fertility and birth, new ideas and enterprise. So if you're planning on a project like a business or something, now's the perfect time to start that.
It's funny how you got like the fertility, like I know it can be projects as well, but it's also the Empress energy is usually symbolizing pregnancy or just motherhood, being a mother figure. And it's saying take action, creativity, success. So life of a luxury ahead, which John's saying it could be a project as well. But you've got a real mothery energy around you, as like you've got that in your aura.
Ross AD, you can ask a question, yes. Type in your question and I'll come back to you. Can I succeed in the field of Reiki healing or in art? What is the best choice for me? Thank you. Right. Right. Well, this card doesn't have a reverse or inverted meaning, so it's Jira, the harvest, profit, reap the benefits, sequence of movements, profits from achievements of a goal, movement, change, development, joy and celebration. Make sure you have stored enough knowledge, wisdom for the next challenge. Greater harvests ahead of you. So you can succeed in Reiki or whatever avenue you choose, you'll be successful in. Don't limit yourself to this or that. You can do Reiki or your art. It's 2 different ways of expressing yourself.
There might even be more that pops up. I was hearing also, for some reason, remedial massage. That's just the clairaudience. That was feeling you're very healing with your hands. Whether you do start with Reiki or you find more interest in other avenues. It's saying there is pressure though of ambitious people around you. You're feeling that pressure that's what it's saying. But it's saying you need to just don't feel at odds with yourself. So just do it. Like John said, there's a lot of ways you can be artistic, and whatever you choose is not necessarily wrong. You might find other things, doors open with making a choice. So, yeah.
Lorraine Terrell. You've got a lot going on, Lorraine. I'll shuffle them again. There was about 4 or 5 jumped out there. Manas, human identity, self-realization, the inner being or soul, social stability, stable, creativity, intelligence, forward planning. So that could be forward planning. Like, I don't feel you're pregnant yet, but that doesn't mean to say you won't become. Speech and cooperation, balance, mind, body, and spirit. So I do feel if that's what you're planning for, it'll be successful, but it's just not happening right at the minute.
Because there's things that you need to sort. So there's this is the Queen of Winter. It's saying to let go of people or things that no longer serve you. There's something you haven't let go of yet. It's a time to focus on your career right now. Unmarried or divorced individuals is something needs to be healed. Focus on that, and then the pregnancy and everything will happen naturally. And do more research before proceeding. This is the 8 of autumn. education, seminars, going back to school, apprenticeships, excellent craftsmen, long-term projects. It's all career energy. I do feel an older woman that you can look up to or get advice from is there. And I feel like maybe you will have, I don't like to do like sexes of like what baby it'll be, but there is a little girl energy around you. So it's there, but you need to sort out your career and all those things first and let go of things that don't serve you.
J-Lo, Gillian Manuel. Will you get a job this year? J-Lo, Gillian Manuel. Lagas. Psychic abilities. Flow, emotions, spiritual counseling. You must go with the flow. Attunement to creation will help flow. Embrace change itself. Emotional harmony, balance from creation around you. So once you're balanced, you walk straight into a job, so you will. It's just there's too many blockages at the minute, but they'll soon ease off. But you need to go with the flow instead of resisting change, and then things will work out better for you.
Also, the Seven of Winter. There is a better choice for you, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth in the matter. So there's something that you need to, don't stress about work. Like John said, it will happen, but just don't stress and just jump to the first thing. Just it'll happen. Just manifest what you want. Really think about things properly.
I think there was a bit of confusion with Salil. You explained yes or no. The answer was yes. Salil, it was yes. There's Chara.
Also, can I ask? Sorry, Chara. Just there was someone up here.
But they might have gone now.
They've gone up and re-comment, guys, if we haven't gotten to.
If you commented and we missed it, just comment again. The same comment will do.
So Chara?
Yeah, Chara and then Angel Healer. Chara, algas. The patron needs protection, care, security. Protects self and home. Schemes develop quickly. Have no fear, you're safe. You're protected from an attack.
There's also something you need to let go of. There's old belief systems, things that you're realizing don't serve you anymore. It's important. It's a life-changing event that's coming, and there's a situation that leads to significant opportunities once you let go of a certain way of thinking. So you're doing a lot of you probably are doing that, a lot of inner work right now, but once you change that program, that thought pattern, or take a different action or step, we will see the opportunities start presenting themselves.
Angel Healer. Will I open a business next year? Right. That's good. Keep the comments coming and we will get to them. I'll try and get to Joanna next, then Lorraine.
Thanks, Joanna, by the way.
Right, so Angel Healer. Kunaz reversed. The end of things, getting lost, creativity, stagnation, loss of fire or passion, relinquishing the old, let go of old habits or relationships that no longer work for you, new opportunities flow towards you, let go of old things that no longer serve you, so the new opportunity can come to you.
This card confirms yes to your question. As well, just happy news about your career, promotions, scholarships, well thought out plans, and that go perfectly, but you need a little push to get you going. So just take that first step. Don't be afraid, and when you feel ready to do, just start.
Joanna M. Eva. Right. I'm gonna mix these up a bit more.
The same energy?
Right. So this has no inverted or reverse meaning. Ingles, injury protection, male fertility, seed, potential energy, ideas, concepts, harmony, unity, and approval. So people that maybe disapproved of things you've done in the past will now be on side. They're no longer disapproving of what you're doing. Ingwaz is a god of fertility, can be used to protect the home, channeling potential energy to bring together separate things, not immediate, built up over time, but released at once. Strong, affectionate family, safe, secure home, a light shining in darkness. I feel you maybe feel like you're the light shining in darkness. Keep doing what you're doing, it's working.
You're going to be rewarded as well. This is a confirmation. So you might be getting a promotion or acknowledgement, as John said, that people are going to start to see what abilities you have and being compensated for your creative talents. So follow your passion when it comes to your career. So you will be rewarded for it financially as well.
Amy Dewar. Oops, you have a lot going on as well. There's a few jumped out there. Right. That's the same card. Injury protection, male fertility, seed, potential energy, ideas, concepts, harmony, unity, approval, a light shining in darkness, not immediate, but built up over time. But you've been building this up over time, Amy. So it's now time to release it. Channeling potential energy to bring separate things together.
Also, this confirms there's either a new relationship or there's someone in your life you can trust as an emotionally fulfilling family or friendship or circle of people around you, raising children wisely, and there's the people you can trust right now. So it's a confirmation you're on the right path. And it says also a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. There's someone very loving towards you can share your concerns with. And I was feeling a little bit of insecurity, but there's no need for that.
Anybody whose message we missed, please just keep typing it in. We will get to it. It's just that the comments are coming through quite quickly. And then I don't want to go back too many minutes in case it's people that's already left. So if you're looking at a card, just comment.
Do you want to have the same card from the other day? She said.
Right, Sue Stack, still you're next after Robin. Robin, this doesn't have a reverse meaning, so it's Iwaz. Aspiration, you dropped the card. Inner strength, confusion, endurance, death and regeneration, regrowth from passing off an old situation. Old self died, birth to new persona, new beginnings, Robin. So it's like the start of the rest of your life.
You also got the moon card, which is your intuition or things not clear. You can't see properly yet what's ahead of you, but the sun, will shine through and you'll be able to see. And once you let go of that worry and fear you've been having, questioning everything, understanding, but you will understand the truth of the situation soon. You do know a lot of the answers. Positive changes are on their way, confirmation, a welcome relief from troubled times, and there is movement, travel, or relocating home, confirming that that's all going to fall into place. But you need to trust and be positive, and it will happen.
Sue Stack still. And then Marie Henderson. Lorraine, sorry, I have noticed you comment a couple of times, but you'll be after. But do just keep commenting, because sometimes the comments can just go too quickly. This too doesn't have a reverse meaning, so it's Northas, the need, the duty, restraint, necessity, life lessons, patience, possible despair in a situation, power and strength to break free from this need and its restrictions. You felt restricted in the past, Sue, but if moving on into the future, that will no longer hold you back. Don't go against your word, though. If you made promises to people, keep them promises. Patience and construction. You're getting exactly what you need right now for your growth. A series of lessons to be learned to transition from negative to positive. So you're not in the best place at the minute, but you will be pretty soon.
And you had the dreamer card as well. So that's like the Fool card in traditional tarot, saying embrace your true purpose, begin the new adventure, take the first steps, trust yourself. Sometimes we're not conscious that we don't always trust ourselves and we question things, but it's just saying to take the steps to just go with the flow and, be a fool. It's not a bad thing.
Marie Henderson. And then it's Lorraine Goff. Oops. Marie, you've got a lot going on also. Anytime the cards jump out. Right. Marie. Perthrow. Reversed. Things revealed that should have been kept silent. So you're maybe finding out things that people were trying to keep hidden from you. Sorrow. Stagnation. Possible feeling lonely or isolated. Concentrate on your own life. Do not dwell on past or future. Live in the present. Things aren't as bad as they seem. You need to be present. So once you become present, things will improve dramatically. Marie.
Also, the Ace of Winter. It's saying to don't be deterred by the challenges along the way. Don't let it stop you. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. And put the intent out there. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Taking action. This is a good time to do that.
Lorraine Goff. Oops. Lorraine Goff. I'll split the deck and go split the deck 3 times. There's your card. Answers reversed. Misinformation. Someone's not been telling you the truth. Trickery. Bad dealings or miscommunication, clarity in past or present position, feeling of life passing you by, unwilling to accept what's being offered. So you're being offered, but if it doesn't sit right with you, you're right not to accept it. Wait till something that resonates with you, then accept it.
And then once you make that decision, don't question it, because this card's come up, the Two of Winter. You're feeling pressure. There's indecision holding you back right now. Make the choice that's best for you, as John said, rather than trying to please others. Okay, so you're feeling trapped with your emotion, feeling guilty if you don't make that choice. But don't. Information that can help you, but it's hard to hear sometimes. Sometimes it is hard to hear the truth of a situation, but you need that. Speaking the truth with kindness. Maybe it's you who needs to do it, and you feel bad to hurt someone's feelings, but you need to. It's not to hurt them. They will understand. This is what's best for you in the situation. Indigo, child or adult. So speak up, okay? Speak up and do what's best for you.
Right. Marie Henderson, let us know if you got that message. Or it just took a bit of time to get through to you. Sybil Aldrich. Your card, 30 says, social energies. It's the energy of Thor, epiphanies, subconscious. This energy can be used for good or for chaos, but it's better using it for good. If you use it for chaos, there's always something come back off it.
Trust your intuition, High Priestess. Also, I really like the dog in your picture. It's really cute. I just had to say that, but it's saying like this right now. Set aside your concerns, okay, for now. You can make a decision later. There's no rush in this situation. Solutions that will come from just mediation. The need for some more sleep and a vacation, taking a break from all the pressures and the fast-moving energy from the new year. So just slow down a bit. Yeah.
It's a very hard name but J9. J9 or Janine.
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 Well,
Othello reversed. Loss of property. Be honest. Sharing that which holds you back. So sometimes it's not easy getting rid of anything that holds you back, but for your own personal growth, you need to. You might feel as if you're failing at something, but all you need to do is make a couple of right choices and your life will take off and it'll be better than you ever could have imagined.
and it's saying that your mind, so the thoughts you've been having, it's like you feel trapped in a situation, but it's sometimes you need that friend. There's a friend, the Princess of Summer, maybe someone a bit younger, that they can actually help you in the situation. There's a social event or invitations around. There's a compassionate friend that's saying here that you can definitely share your concerns with. Is too much importance on the material items. Your thoughts are too scattered. So getting caught up in fear and worry when there's nothing to fear. So just speak out about your concerns.
Right, Laurel Birch, and then it should be Charlene Harper, I think, next.
Tinkerbell.
Laurel, Giebel. This doesn't have a reverse meaning. It came up reverse, but it doesn't. Relationships, balance of giving and receiving. A gift, magical exchange, partnership, balance. Accepting a gift, a partnership or union. This can also symbolize forgiveness. You can accept or reject, but you must find balance between giving and receiving. Things will work out a lot easier.
Also, the unity cards come up for you as well. So it's doing the right thing. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches. You're trying to balance and weigh out what's the best choice, what works for you. So a spiritually minded community you have around you, helpful community of different mixes of ages, and you can input something wise even if you are younger. So you'll make the best choice and guide others, I feel.
Charlene Harper. Charlene, Othello reversed. Loss of property. Be honest. Sharing that which holds you back. So there could be toxic relationships or somebody trying to hold you back from doing what you feel passionate about. It's your choice at the end of the day whether you release all that no longer serves you so you can move forward. I do feel you will do this. Maybe not straight away, but you'll analyse over the next 2 to 3 weeks and you'll see people's motives for what they are.
And there's stress because there's so much happening at once. It's showing you're feeling a bit overwhelmed of what to focus on first. And it's saying successful multitasking. So you are multitasking and sudden events or changes are happening right now. So yeah, just try not to get too stressed about it. You are balancing it out though. You'll get through it.
Yeah, Janine, exactly. Oh, we didn't get
that person here.
We didn't get them, sure we didn't.
No, that's the one I was actually looking for before.
Blaine AG. Blaine AG.
They're pregnant with. Did you say a boy, Glenn? I think she's pregnant with a boy.
Thanks for keep on commenting. As like the comments go through very quickly. And then Sean Alexander Otsman, if you stick around. Blaine AG, you got Perth Row. Hidden works, mysteries, revealing one's destiny, return of something that was lost. You'll find things that you haven't known where they were for a long time. Memory, recollection, problem solving, disclosure of a secret, pregnancy and birth.
Just confirm
Yeah,
that.
pregnancy and birth.
And this looks like a little boy. It's saying cautious but wise action, attention to detail, kindness to others, dependable, protective, humorous energy. So they're going to be, yeah, of course, very dependable on you. But it's saying an emotional, fulfilling life with family and friends, raising children wisely. You will know what's best as a mother, what to do in the situation as you raise them. And there's people you can trust that will support you. If there's been any fears about it all, it's all going to be a happy home life and a lot of support around you. People will listen to what you feels best.
Sean Alexander. Sean, you too have a lot going on. Right. Sean, you got answers reversed, misinformation, trickery, bad dealings or miscommunication, clarity in past or present position, feeling of life passing you by, unwilling to accept what's being offered. Don't just because you're being offered something, if it doesn't resonate with you, don't accept it. You're quite right to not accept what's being offered if you don't feel it matches your frequency. You know what I mean? So stand your ground in certain situations. Yeah, Nicola. As I keep saying, just keep commenting. I'm not ignoring anybody. I try to get to everybody. So if you're patient and bear with me, whenever we got to this stage, there's not as many people commenting. Everybody's got a card. So I'll see the comments that I missed out on. Nicola Trace. Perthrough also for you. Hidden works, mysteries, revealing one's destiny, return of something lost, memory, recollection, problem solving, disclosure of a secret, pregnancy and birth, possible, or someone around you.
That's for her too. High Priestess again. It's just trusting your intuition. Maybe there's time for you to sit down and just meditate and just relax. Careful reflection before taking the action. So you need to reflect before you jump in on decisions.
Aeon Satyagraha, you're next after Scarlett Adams. It's Scarlett Adams and then Aeon, so do bear with us. Right, I'll go for the middle, right. Ansu reversed Scarlet. Misinformation, this is quite popular. And I feel you've got a lot going on, Scarlet, because the whole deck just fell out Ash's hand there. Yeah. Misinformation, trickery, bad dealings, or miscommunication, clarity in past or present position, feeling of life passing you by, unwilling to accept what's being offered. But if it's not a good enough offer, feel free to accept.
Yeah, opportunities come and go.
I'm going to mix these up again.
I got the wheel as well. So what comes up must come down, right? So even if you say no to this decision, there's another opportunity that will come back up. Delays are over. Sudden and unexpected good luck. A new car or travel. Also movement, energy. So enjoy it.
Thanks, Nicola.
I'm too impatient.
Hey, on. Here, trust me, do you see whenever I'm watching other readers, I find it very difficult to sit about and watch. Like, I'm very impatient. But I try to get as many messages across in a shorter period of time. But once we sort of get to this stage, we can go into each card with a bit more detail. And once we caught up on all the comments, we'll just go, whoever's still left, we'll give you another card for staying in the room. On Satyagraha, right? But hold on. I'll give them a good shuffle.
Oh.
3 cards wanted to jump out for you, but this is the one. But it doesn't have a reverse meaning. the need, the duty, restraint, necessity, life lessons, patience, maybe despair. At the minute, don't you turn that light on a wee minute? Yeah, it's not much better, but power and strength to break free from this need and its restrictions. So, Aeon, I feel you feel restricted in the past. Don't go against your word. If you've made promises to people, keep them promises. Patience. You're getting exactly what you need right now for maybe realization or growth. A series of lessons to be learned to transition from negative to positive. So you're still in the negative frame of mind, but there's things happening around you to change you, to get you to move into positivity. It's all transition. Nothing's an overnight thing, if you know what I mean.
It's also saying to be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Stick with it. Courageously stand up for yourself. It could be a woman maybe feeling emotional. I feel like they can say things, and like it's just saying just to stand up, be assertive, immediate action. So this is the Prince. A challenge you can successfully manage. A passionate relationship. So take control of things, and yeah, it'll work out.
Yeah, I understand it very well.
That's good.
I think that's us caught up. Is there anybody that we missed out on? If we caught up with everybody, we'll give you another card. If you comment again, if you want another card, we can go into it in a bit more detail. There's only 7 people in the room now, whereas at the start there was over 30 or 40, so that's why we sort of had to fly through. You guys would love
we
a
know who
card
the patient ones are.
please and thanks.
Okay.
Jess, Jacinta. No problem, Aeon. Right. Jess, Jacinta. You got Jera. Do you see if you look at the top of the card, it will show you the symbol. If you draw that symbol, you can put energy into it. The harvest profit, reap the benefits, sequence of movements, profits from achievements of a goal, movement, change, development, joy and celebration. Make sure you've stored enough knowledge and wisdom for your next challenge. Greater harvests ahead now. Although you're reaping the benefits now, there's greater ahead of you, further down the line.
Also feeling there's something in your past that needs to be released. That you're wanting to do these things to heal. It's time to move on and make way for new opportunities. I was hearing the word surgery. I don't know if it was you or someone else or some surgery that went on, but there is something that needs to be released. And don't feel guilty. I feel you can do anything. Take charge. It's the magician card, the manifesting card. So you can manifest what you need to be a success. So you have those capabilities. You have that intuition, that visualization. You deserve that. You give a lot to others, I feel. So you need to, know that you deserve it, I feel. And just let go of anything painful and try and look ahead for, your own benefit.
Hello, Manise.
Hi.
We'll get you a card now. Manise, Kuna's reversed. The end of things, getting lost. Creativity, stagnation, loss of fire or passion. Things you felt passionate about, you just don't have that drive anymore. Relinquishing the old. Let go of old habits or relationships that no longer serve you. New opportunities flow towards you now, so you need to be in a position to accept them. Let go to receive opportunity. So opportunities are coming towards you, Monies.
And there's a need to balance things. So managing your resources, you are trying to do that right now. and achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help those out. So give and receive, equal give and receive. If you've been receiving, it's time to give, kind of thing, to balance it. Someone may need that help, and we'll take, they really would appreciate it. Be grateful. There's time to celebrate here too. Deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life, whether it's the partner or relationship, that's confirming as well. So there's 2 fours of bonding and a reciprocated relationship. Yeah.
No problem, Aeon. Anybody else we missed out on? If there's no more comments coming, I'll give Manish another card. If you would like another, I didn't share out to any groups until I got through the people coming onto my page, but now we're sort of down to the last few. I've shared it out again, but if you type in a comment, I'll try and get you a second card.
That one jumped out.
Yeah. Manish, this is also for you. Kunas, inspiration, creativity, strength, revelations, passion, the heart's fire. So you will, like in the near future, you will find that spark again. Maybe even this message will give you that starting point. Knowledge and inspiration, gaining enlightenment, shed light on problems, new insights, take care, but don't become complacent.
Yeah. Jess has said that her connection was bad, so the reading we just on, I don't know if she heard it, but I just, from memory, what I pulled for you, Jess, was I need to release something. There's something to do with surgery as well, some pain. I don't know if it was with yourself or another, but that's what I was hearing. And there's a need to let go of any past wounds or pain that you went through, and it's time to start visualizing what you want, because you are a creative visualizer, and you give a lot to others. I feel, and you feel guilty to do things for yourself that like you deserve. So it's saying that it's time to start manifesting what you want and to kind of like spoil yourself or give to yourself. That's my memory from the reading anyway.
Jacinta, we'll give you another card. Just the same as the comments following. She had surgery on the 13th.
Oh, wow.
Jacinta. So, like, at least you know, you can get a reading while someone else is getting a reading. It's like you could watch this video in 2 years' time and still get messages from it. It's just how the universe works.
So when she come on, that's what I was hearing. Energy, that the surgery and pain she needs to let go. Yeah.
Jacinta, ice, stillness, waiting, delaying, freezing the situation, activity, put delays in progress of something, new starting point, cooling affection, don't force movement, go with the flow, but don't resist it either. Don't take anyone for granted. Show your feelings, don't be afraid to show them. Patience and wisdom, you are wise, Jacinta.
What was the surgery on, Jacinta? Yeah, she is wise. Hey, the universe is trying to give you also a break to relax a bit, because you've been multitasking a lot, like juggling a lot. Sometimes these things happen, so you can slow down and relax. But I hope that you're recovering well anyway. But it's time to release it all.
Marie Henderson. There's yours. Perthrow. Hidden works, mysteries, revealing one's destiny. Return of the lost or something lost. Memory, recollection, problem solving. Disclosure of a secret. Someone's maybe trusting you with a secret. Pregnancy and birth.
And it's happy changes for you too. Marie, star card. That can be news of pregnancy and things like that, but also just new opportunity, creative passion, happy change that bring relief from the challenging times that you've had, and the dreamer going on a new adventure, travel. I feel as well, which will be good for you. You just go for it. Life's too short.
Thanks, Janine. Right, Janine Gable. Relationships, balance of giving and receiving. A gift, magical exchange. Partnership, balance. Accepting a gift. A partnership or union. This can also symbolize forgiveness. You can accept or reject. Your free will at the end of the day. You must find balance between giving and receiving, though.
And 6 of Winter. Positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times. Getting away, traveling or relocating is in the energy as well. So just it's a positive thing. Just go with it.
Have you finished there?
Yeah. So I was just reading the comment of Sabina.
Nicola, you've got a lot going on. Nicola, do you feel as if your energy's scattered? You can't focus on the one thing because there's too much going on, I feel. Right. That doesn't have a reverse meaning either. EWAS, aspiration, inner strength, confusion, endurance, death and regeneration, regrowth from passing off an old situation, old self died, birth to new persona. So it's like things that didn't work for you in the past, you're now changing, and you know what did work, and you're focusing on that. New beginnings. That's the key word. New beginnings, Nicola.
And there's a male energy around you, a romantic partner you can trust, advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a culture or creative endeavor, or whatever you're choosing to do. You'll either meet this man or he will support you in this situation. So it's a romantic connection, soulmate connection.
That's interesting, Marie. This is Maury Weiner. Weiner.
It's hard to.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I don't say your name correctly.
We try.
We do try.
There's so many different pronunciations.
Maury. EWAS. Aspiration, inner strength, confusion, endurance, new beginnings, death of the old self, and birth of the new persona. Things that didn't work for you before, you're no longer integrating into your life, and you're starting over from what you learned did work.
They're the ones I'm drawn to, but those aren't like all the cards.
Yeah, sure.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Marie or
Maury.
7 of Autumn. You need to have some patience right now. Don't worry. It's time to rest and plan for your next steps. There's an investment of time or money, and you're waiting on, like, the seeds, like you're waiting to reap the benefit. But it's saying be patient, and also the 4 of Winter, which is set aside your concerns for now. Just let it go now, let the universe take care of things. you can make a decision later. Sometimes we feel like we need to decide. I'm guilty of that as well, wanting to know and just decide right now and then, but saying this, slow down, and solutions that come from the mediation, the need for more sleep, taking a vacation. When you're rested, your mind will think more clearly, and it might not be as complicated as you thought. This decision that you're trying to make. So
that card was saying about losing or something being found after being lost for so long, and then she said she found her bracelet this morning.
that's pretty cool.
Marie Henderson, reversed manas, rigid, resistant to change, harsh, problems with authority, clear away blockages within, get rid of old habits. So any blockages, Marie, at the minute is coming from yourself, just sort of resisting change, but it's just all part of the procedure. Don't think you're doing anything wrong. It's just what you have to go through to get to the next stage, and then you look back and see, oh, I learned that or I learned this. It's all progress.
Exactly. And nothing's, a mistake. We should never regret anything. But you got the Ace of Summer as well, which is kind of like the Ace of Cups. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or rebirth, like of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities and spiritual epiphanies you're having. Maybe that's why you found your bracelet today, because there's something you've done in your mindset. You've changed.
That brought that about. Yeah.
That you've done. I agree. Yeah. So do a lot of, self-aware. You're more self-aware, I think, than you even realize. So, yeah.
Holly Treat Jefferson. Holly Treat Jefferson. Folly. Berkana reversed or inverted. Stagnation, reduction in wealth, loss of profits, produce or business, problem throughout due to incorrect choices. But if you learn from them, that they're not mistakes, it's going to be an experience that you're going to know for future reference. News that concerns family may be worrying. Stop and start again. Don't overthink things. Just because you believe it to be true doesn't mean it is true. Don't believe everything that you believe would be, but stop and start again. If it didn't work previously, don't let that stop you from starting again.
Also, there's positive changes on the way. 6 of Winter, a welcome relief from troubled times. You're feeling to travel or relocate, or it will be coming up, an opportunity to do so, to get away from things. But it'll be a good thing.
Nicola Trace, if you go to the page that posted it, it's called Dalriada Readings. If you're wondering how you spell it, it's in the top right hand corner. If you go there and hit follow and turn on notifications, we do this about 5 or 6 times, or well, I was doing it about five times a week anyway, and then I managed to get Asha on the day again. Yeah, she hasn't been doing it for a while.
No, I think the pregnancy. I'm carrying 3 boys, so I've lost a bit of the drive through this time. But I know I need to start doing it while we have time on our hands, right? So John's pretty inspiring because he's motivating. So I'm glad I went on. So we did Holly and Nicola now. And
okay, Holly. Anybody else that's in here, just comment again and I can give you another card. Even if you got a second card, I can give you a third card. Just to keep the live going, we'll just keep reading until either drained or...
If you have any questions, you might pop in your head right now. It's the time to do it.
If you have any questions, we can base it on that also. Right, Nicola Trice, here's another card for you. Alga's reversed. Risk, vulnerability, charges. Be careful of new ventures. Keep an eye on your health. Be aware of others who can try take advantage of you. You're a good soul, and people try and take advantage of that because you do like to help others. Don't overburden yourself with helping others, though, because it could cause stress on you.
And you got the 6 of Spring with Justice card, which is really good. Justice is such a good, it's like a relief, really, when you see that. So it's like wonderful news is on its way right now. Someone communicating, a woman possibly, that's going to give you good news. Smart choices that bring rewards. It's going to be acknowledged. Success and public recognition for your hard work. These ones?
Yeah.
Take time to review. So the details carefully, take your time in it. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions, know your worth. You will be receiving news, I feel, within the next week or two, like fast energy from this figure.
Right, Jacinta, I'll use this romance deck with you. Anybody else wanting the romance deck, just comment. Janine, you're next.
Oh, that's why you got that deck.
Right, there's one. Jacinta, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I think you've been feeling it's been out of your control, but now just consciously take back control. Separation. There might be a prolonged gap where you are separated, but that doesn't mean it's over. It just gives you more time to think. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Hold on. Yeah. You deserve love. You are lovable. So whenever you know this, you attract it more.
I think there is a male that's been in your life. There's a falling in love, making serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed, it's saying. But it's saying also delays are over and there's unexpected luck, new car or travel. This time you have, this break for healing before you can go to work, is a time to just enjoy healing and relationship, social focus. Make the most of it, because everything's temporary. But there is this person here who's there to look out for you, in regards to love, or is the energies around you, a familiar energy.
Janine wants another card. Hello, Claire. We'll be with you next.
Hey, Claire.
And how did that card end up in there?
What was that card?
A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. This card was mixed in along this deck. I think it could be a message to everybody in the room. Just by listening or watching people reading, it also opens up your psychic abilities where you can become readers yourselves. It's just putting the time and effort into it. Is that another one? Anyway, right. Janine, Ewaz, aspiration, inner strength, confusion, endurance, death and regeneration, death of the old self and rebirth of the new persona. So it's like you're a new person, Janine. I'm not sure if I've already picked you this card. I feel I have. New beginnings. It's the start of the rest of your life, basically.
And the ego card, I'm not sure if I pulled that for you before as well, but it's saying there's still that illusion in your mind of feeling trapped, placing too much importance on material things, getting caught up in the fear and the worry of like the outside world. But you need to have trust within that, everything's for your best interest and will work out for you. So yeah, just trust.
Claire McDonald. Another one. Right. And I feel that last card as well. I'll read you this card also, Claire. falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home possibly. That was mixed in among these cards. Alga's reversed. Risk, vulnerability, threat, charges. Be careful of new ventures. Keep an eye on your health. Be aware of others who can try and take advantage of you. Don't overburden yourself with helping others. You need to help yourself first, then you'll be in a better position to help others, I feel.
Also, there's a male figure or energy in your life. It's so it's being assertive when it comes to what you want and know is right. Okay, it's okay to be assertive. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. This person, yeah, it could be someone, a colleague, but I feel it's probably a male in a more relationship way, like romantic, I should say. There's need for balance, though. Just reminding yourself to balance, take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create the better solution for yourself. Take your time. There's no need to rush in this, Claire. If the right person, you won't need to feel rushed. Like it'll work out. It'll be worth that wait. So yeah, balance out everything. Work, social, emotional, like inner, time for yourself as well.
That seems to be the main message. Balance for everybody. Like that comes up a lot in these cards.
A lot of us forget how to do it.
There's what Jacinta said.
Yeah. What you have said is, I don't know. I know I need to heal my heart, not see him every day while at work. Yeah. Okay, that's like the universe has done that for a reason, It's funny how the guides and everything can step in, let's say, and that make that physically, but to balance out that as well.
Jacinta, also, you got one Joe reversed or inverted. Frustration, depression, sadness, anxiety. This is what you're feeling at the minute because of where you're at. But just know that it's temporary. There's a blockage. Things are slowly coming to fruition. So things are coming to fruition. What you need to be happy, you will get. Difficult time. Well, you're in hospital. Consideration and deliberation are called for at this time. So you already know what you need to do, Jacinta. That's good.
The Sun card. Don't know if you know much about tarot, but that's just confirming happiness, joy, celebrations, a good outcome in the situation. So see the positive in it. Like you said, it's just needing that bit of break. But it's a good thing, the right person, it'll just work out.
Okay, another message for Janine. Read this one. Janine, North is the need, the duty, restraint, necessity, life lessons, patience, power and strength to break free from this need and its restrictions. Don't go against your word though. Patience and constructive. You're getting exactly what you need right now to learn the lessons that you need to learn with as little damage as possible. A series of lessons to be learned to transition from negative to positive. So you're in the transition period, Janine. I think I might even have gave you that message previously. But we finish that there for now. Maybe come back on later.
Yeah. I'll just read this and then finish. It's saying this is the 8 of winter. So you have what it takes if you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not. So that's what's going on at the moment in your mind. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So be confident. That's what it's just reminding you to do right now. But you're not as powerless as you think or you feel. That's not reality. That's just an illusion in your mind. So yeah, just trust yourself.
What you will also find is other people in the room you could find you have a lot in common with. Like it's nice to see yous, like helping each other. It definitely.
Yeah.
So we're wearing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Thanks very much, Marie.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for joining us. If you, we might be on later. Maybe be 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Depends how we feel.
Might need to eat something, then we'll come back.
Yeah. But thanks for joining us. All right, hold on. There's someone just popping up before we go off.
We can do one for you.
Yeah.
Manzi?
Mansi Bansal. Mansi Bansal. Go for this one. It doesn't have a reversed meaning also. So Suelo, Mansi. This is winning, willpower, integrity, vitality, purpose, power, leadership, confidence. Achieve the objective. Suelo channels power and energies of the sun. Illumination. Suelo allows light to conquer dark. Clear vision. Good wins over evil.
Better 3 for you. Sum it up for you. 3 of spring. Don't go cheering me up this windy miserable.
Well, if you keep throwing questions at us, we'll stay on a bit longer.
Yes, we honestly don't really have a lot to do. Seem real busy. No, but this one, okay, 3 of spring, Munzi. So plan your next steps. Okay, so you're feeling satisfied, money's been coming in, you feel achieved, but there's other things you want to do. So you're very ambitious. Have patience. There are more good things to come. There's satisfaction from the job well done. And then there's the good 6 of autumn. It's the good you do comes back to you, unexpected inflow of money. So even if what I've said about the money, it doesn't resonate right now, it will. Unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt, you're getting good karma, okay? So you're deserving to receive this. And the 3 of summer, celebrations, could be announcement of a wedding or just celebrating in general, graduating, feeling satisfied with all this study and work you've done. And there's friends that you cherish that you'll be enjoying your time with.
Darlene Brown, please just stick with us. You're next after Positive for Life. You're next after Positive for Life, so just stick with us. Darlene Brown. Right, this is Positive for Life. Fehu reversed. Esteem. Feel that this could be someone you're dealing with, Positive for Life. Greed. Wasting, loss of property. It's that Fehu in reversed isn't that good, but you're maybe dealing with someone that's taken a belonging of yours or something you held dear. Let's what the lottery numbers.
27, 12. I don't know. King of summer, also positive for life. There's a king, a male, a romantic partner you can trust, or advice that comes from the heart. Maybe you can't see that right now, but there is. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor where you'll meet or have support and this with this person. 4 of summer, though, you're at the moment, you feel distracted. You're failing to see the magical opportunity that's around you right now because you haven't, maybe you felt lost with something. That's what John's card was saying.
I'm going to give you another one of these cards because I'm not satisfied with the message that I gave you. I'll draw you another one. But I do feel that plays a part.
It's like sitting there going, like feeling lost.
Yeah.
But also taking someone or something for granted. That's
or
what
someone could be taking you for granted.
Yeah. And discontentment with life. That's the energy you're feeling.
The other card I got for you was Perth Rule reversed. Things revealed that should have been kept silent. So you maybe found out about something that people were trying to keep hidden from you. Sorrow, stagnation, maybe feeling a bit lonely at the minute. but you have to hit rock bottom before you can build yourself back up. Concentrate on your own life. Do not dwell on past or future. Live in the moment. You need to be present. So once you're present, things will start changing for you. You're asking the right questions.
Yeah.
Maura, you're next after Darlene Brown. It's Darlene Brown up first.
Didn't see that. Darlene. Oh, that's right.
Darlene, you got answers reversed, misinformation, trickery, bad dealings or miscommunication, clarity in past or present position, feeling of life passing you by, unwilling to accept what's being offered. If it's not up to scratch, if it's not matching your vision, don't accept it. You're right to let it pass you by.
There's also the moon. Okay. So that's intuition, or, it's being time to go inner, like inwards, before things can play out and you can see what's ahead of you, because you've had worry and fear. But you're understanding the truth of the situation. So you look inwards right now. You have the strength card. There's maybe a need to forgive, the power of kindness and forgiveness, or feeling forgiven in a situation, that the challenge that you've just overcome or will be overcoming. Time to embrace how wonderful you are, and you are stronger than you realize. Just have trust, and don't let emotions take hold or take over.
Kaveri, Teresa, you're next after Maura Yura. Right, so we'll go for this. Maura Yura, Rito, a change, vacation, transition, assist to channel our energies in an effective way, the flow to help us obtain our goal. So channeling energies to help you obtain your goal. Know how to place self in right place at right time for the opportunities that's coming to you. Transport or communication, delivering or receiving a message.
There's also the Princess of Winter with the World card. So I don't know if you're traveled or you are overseas, not in your home country, but it's like there is travel, and I feel it's saying there's freedom to go in any direction. A journey that is now complete. You have choices you can make, and then hearing. So there's difficult things to hear from a person. It could be the younger person or a woman. Speaking the truth with kindness. There's kindness, and it might be hard to hear, but it's for your best benefit. But I just feel like there is the thoughts, at least, of going overseas, or you have been.
Right, so it's Kaveri, Teresa, then it's Crystal for Cushy, and then John Simon Yale, and Ravender Deep Core. If you can bear with us, we will get to you. Well, just letting you know we can see your message. Can you keep it to one card? One card. We'll do one card each, and then we can come back and give them another card. Kaveri, your card is Nuthas, the need, the duty, restraint, necessity, life lessons, patience, power and strength to break free from this need and its restrictions. So you felt restricted in the past, Kaveri. Patience. You're getting exactly what you need right now for your own personal growth. Don't take things personally. People might be acting out of character. A series of lessons to be learned to transition from negative to positive. So you're on the right path. You're just going through a period of transition.
This confirms the same thing. So this is like an ego thing. It's illusion of being trapped. So that's a similar message. Placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry, but you're shedding parts of your ego, and it's important part of your growth. It's not like a personal thing. You'll learn a lot from this situation.
Right, Crystal for Cushy. This doesn't have a reverse meaning, so it's Ewas. Aspiration, inner strength, confusion, endurance, risk, death and regeneration, regrowth from passing of an old situation. Old self died, birth to new persona, new beginnings. Crystal, new beginnings.
This new beginnings could be, so this Ace of Autumn, it's showing money or work, job opportunity, windfall of money, advice, assistance from others. Very successful project, happy change in your career. So whether you've been looking for work, you're going to get the news you need or promotion, but there is a good money coming to you.
John Simon Yale. I'm trying to get one to jump out. John Simon, I feel you're usually hard to read, or people find it difficult to read you. But I'm getting Gibo. Relationships, balance of giving and receiving, a gift, magical exchange, partnership, balance, accepting a gift you're under no obligations to take, a partnership or union. This can also symbolize forgiveness. Maybe you were holding on to something someone had done to you recently or in the past, and you forgave them recently. This can also I just said that. You can accept or reject. You must find balance between giving and receiving.
I feel like it's time for you to receive. So people that come into your life now aren't, the people that were that might have done you harm or hurt you in the past. It's saying open your heart to love. This is like the Ace of Cups, new beginning of an intimate relationship, rebirth of a current one. Once you let go or forgive what needs to be let go of, the awakening of psychic abilities and spiritual epiphanies. So it's a really good card. It's a really happy, joyful card. So accept it and receive it.
No, it wasn't. It was Darlene. It froze. Didn't get to hear your message. Right, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. One Joe reversed. Frustration, depression, sadness, anxiety. There's a blockage. Things are slowly coming to fruition. There's a blockage, but you're slowly working your way around it. It's difficult. You're finding it difficult at the moment. Consideration and deliberation is called for at this time. So don't be making any hasty decisions at the minute, darling. It's just a difficult phase you're going through.
It's a Queen of Winter as well. So let go of people or things that no longer serve you. It's time to focus on your career right now. So you feel it's saying to be patient. So there's unmarried or divorced individuals, things that you need to let go of in order for new to come in. But focus on your career and let things flow so the right people can come into your life.
Ali Van Giesen. All right, Jonathan. How's the forum? You're next. You're next, Jonathan. Right, Ali. Isa. Ice, stillness, waiting, delaying, freezing the situation. Delays in progress of something. So you're aiming towards something, but there's delays forthcoming. New starting point. You need to change your starting point again. Current affection. Don't force movement. If it's not forthcoming, just wait till it is. Don't try and force it. Show your feelings. If you're involved with anybody, let them know how you feel, because I feel they don't know. Patience and wisdom called for at this time.
Yeah, and it's okay to speak out. It's saying here this is like a conservation energy. 9 of spring. Protect the fruits of your labors, and you're preparing for the possible challenges that are ahead. So just what you've got right now, it's okay to hold on to and just be protective of that. Environmental conservation. So as John was saying, just speak out if you need to. So some people don't realize your situation. Maybe you give a lot. So it's time to just take care of what you have right now so you can be prepared.
Jonathan Boyle, we'll split the deck twice and go there. Gable doesn't have a reverse meaning. Relationships, balance of giving and receiving. A gift, magical exchange. Partnership, balance. Accepting the gift, you're under no obligation. A partnership or union. This can also symbolize forgiveness. You can accept or reject. You must find balance between giving and receiving. I feel you're too much giving at the minute, Jonathan, and not enough receiving. You've been doing a lot of work, but it will come into balance at some point. Keep doing what you're doing, especially if you enjoy it.
2 cards slot. I'm meant to do 1, but I'll sum it up into one message because they're pretty similar. So you feel like you feel a bit trapped between what you feel is right, which is to help others and give, but maybe it might drain you, and it's time. Don't worry about trying to please them. It's feeling trapped between that feeling of indecision, but there's some things that you are grateful for. You have much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life around you. So there is a bond with someone who can, or I don't know if it's with a woman in a relationship right now, but there is some celebration to be done. But don't try and please everybody and give too much. Balance that out. Have time for you, me time.
Coco Janelle, thanks for your comments, Ali. If you stick about, we'll be able to get you another card. We just need to get through all the newcomers coming in. Coco Janelle, 1 Joe reversed. Frustration, depression, sadness, anxiety. There's blockages, but things are slowly coming to fruition. There is light ahead. At hand is a crisis, difficult time. Consideration and deliberation are called for at this time. So just a bit more time. Coco, don't give in. There's abundant times ahead of you.
In 7 of winter, so you're like running away from things. There's a better choice. That's what John's saying, so don't rush it. Not seeing things clearly right now. Running away from the truth. Try not to. You need to start looking winter, but I do feel there is. I was hearing like a knight, which I was imagining a message coming from someone, like an offer, a male, an offer, but it's saying that will come along, but just don't run away from things right now. Let things play out a bit. Take some time, and things will work out.
Dead Mirror, we'll get you a message. You got Othello reversed or inverted, whatever you want to. Loss of property. Be honest with yourself. Shedding that which holds you back. So there's maybe people or circumstances holding you back. If it no longer serves you, or if they're intent on keeping you held back, shed it. You don't have to take that forward with you.
This is saying that you need to reach out to others for help or support. Speak out. Maybe you're the one that usually helps others, but it's saying there's poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues though, so you're feeling maybe like a bit desperate to do it, but don't. You don't have to. Just ask. There's others around that you might be able to get some information or insight on, do some more research, talk to the right people. Don't be afraid to do that. Like something, you never know what could come along from just a conversation with somebody in your circle about your concerns with money or work or change of career.
Yeah, we'll go up to Ali again and then work down through the comments. We try and keep it to about 2 hours. So we'll go on for another 15 minutes.
Didn't realise it was almost 2 hours. All right.
Ali Vanjison. Rero reversed. A loss of the road ahead. You can't see where you're going. No sign of rational progression. Your mind's playing tricks on you. It feels as if you're getting nowhere, but you are. Be attentive to personal relationships. Reconciliation is not forthcoming. The negatives in your life will be opportunities redirected. So they might seem like problems and negatives at the minute, but that'll be the making of you. That'll give you a road to follow.
So I feel like whether it's your home or people around you, you want to like step out and move, relocate, but it will be a benefit. It's like saying that, there's positive changes on the way and a welcome and a relief from those troubled times. So like John was saying, it's a blessing what's going on. You'll look back on it and it's okay to sometimes to step away from things.
Raven Deep Core. I can remember you asked a question previously that we missed. Do you want to ask her question again? Raven Der Deep. Just comment again. Hello, Daria. Darlene, we welcome back to you. Raven Der Deep, if you've got a question, type it. This is for Daria Maguire. Inverted TWAS. Tiredness, blockages, low energy, paralysis of the mind, fights, arguments, conflicts, loss of energy through hasty action. Examine yours and others' motives. Are you concerned with self-conquest or domination? If it's self-conquest, it'll all be successful. But if you're trying to dominate someone else, it won't work out.
And you've got the Ace of Spring. It's time to take action. So you have to take the action now. This is the energy you need to do it like this for this opportunity that's presenting. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. There's amazing career opportunities if you do this. That's the energy that's saying it's action time rather than just talking about it.
Right, Raven Deep Core and then back to Darlene after that. Anybody else that's still needing a message? Just comment. Don't worry about how many times you comment. Yeah. Raven Deep Core. Thurisaz reversed or inverted. Conflicts, disputes, trouble. This also indicates low key. Thor's brother. Mental problems, confusion, destruction by natural forces. Time to wait, not act. So don't act at the minute, Ravender. Be a bit more patient.
Yeah. Set aside your concerns for now. It's like mental anguish, like trying to juggle everything, I believe. And you don't have to make the decision right now. So solutions that come from that mediation, a need for sleep, rest the brain, rest your body, or get away, like a vacation, take a trip, even a weekend away. It actually will help you a lot. Sometimes stepping out of the environment to help you.
Can I ask, why did you call me Jacinta? No, Jess. I don't know.
Drawn to the middle.
Yeah, I usually read the middle name. It's it was Darlene.
She's very inquisitive.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Darlene, health issues. See, I can say for one, whatever you went through, you need to let go of, because as I say, if you're fearful or what you focus on, it comes more of. So try and do things like whether it be conscious of what you're putting in your body. Are you doing enough balance with the physical activity? Are you sitting down at a desk all day, stretching? Like, do those little things to avoid other health issues, if that makes sense. So try not to focus on it too much. I don't feel anything bad, just the fear and the worry and the mind can create ill health just because it's connected with your body. So try and balance out and just be maybe conscious of that, just little things like that. I just don't be bogged down by work either. Because that can create, if you're not sleeping enough or working too hard or doing stuff for your body, like physically as well, and just other things, balance it.
Jess, we'll get you another card next. So we will. This is for Lin Lu Wang. Lin Lu Wang. Oh, there's one. Lin. Fehu. Livestock, structure, finances, sustenance, luck, prosperity, happiness, associated home and family, foundations, very good foundations your future's built on. So it can't be anything but a success.
This is pretty much the same card. But yeah, it's like you're thinking you're thinking about your retirement, making sure your children are okay, and you're trying to balance everything out. Financial security, that to ensure they're okay, but you're making the wise investments, whatever you've thought about investing in, or the plans are, you're doing everything right. Planning for the retirement and honoring family tradition as well is you like to really put your children first, and you're very family orientated, but you're doing all the right things. It's a happy completion.
The foundations have been built, and anything you build on top of them, strong foundations, will be a success. That's how I see it.
Yeah. So don't stress everything it's saying. It's just confirming to you you've done the right things.
Yes, Steve Richardson. I seen you were commenting on previous videos, but they weren't live at the time. This is live now, so we're able to draw you a card. Just have to Jess first. One Joe reversed. Frustration, depression, sadness, anxiety. There's blockages. Things are slowly coming to fruition. Although you're not feeling the best at the minute, you'll be feeling very happy in the next few weeks. Consideration and deliberation are called for at this time. So be patient, Jess, and things will work in your favour.
This was actually sitting the wrong way in the deck, so this is for you as well. There's news worth celebrating, announcements coming up, whether it's weddings, graduations, or births, with friends you cherish. So take some time as well to be with your friends, and enjoy. This is all social. Just confirming that the social time to do other things.
We'll come back to Lynn. She's saying she's been trying for a baby for 10 years, but we'll go to Steve Richardson first. Lynn, do stay, because there's some of these cards that if you draw the symbol, it's like a fertility symbol. I'll look through them for you once I draw Steve Richardson a card. There's Steve's. Steve, you got EWAS reversed. Lazy, tired, backward motion, confusion, fear, disorientation, bewildered. You're very confused at the minute, Steve. Movement that seems to block, doing something that's not right for the moment. So that, Steve, you're trying to implement things currently, but now's not the right time. Give it a few weeks till spring comes in, and the energy will change, and things that are feeling now will maybe work then.
Also, there's the 10 of winter. So things are coming to an end, like a resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency, maybe emotionally, like you might have had some habits that you did that weren't doing you good, or people, there's something you're cleansing or letting go of anyway. That's codependency energy. So that's completing, it's confirming that there's no more difficulties ahead of you. You're going to start looking after your health and your own, what you deserve. Like, yeah, have confidence. I feel, have more confidence.
Lin Lu Wang. This is the card. You see this symbol? If you draw this symbol and put conscious thoughts into it, even sleep with it under your pillow. This is, I'll take the name. Like that.
That's like the DNA too, but life.
Yeah.
Life.
It's just more square. Yeah.
If you see it, let you know.
Yeah. But do look into Ingas and Ingwas.
It might seem cliche, but you know, the whole vision board thing, like putting out there, seeing the picture or writing, as John said, putting it under your pillow and imagining and believing you deserve it, relaxing and trying not to think too hard on it so your body can do what it needs to do to welcome that life. So, you know, I can understand what you're going through. My sister went through that for a long time. She, you know, did IVF and all those things with her partner, and eventually it did happen when she let go and accepted things. And don't stress about it, it will happen. It can happen. It's not that it's impossible or anything. It's not. Nothing is. So there's something that you need to believe you deserve. And you know, I used to, for myself, like I would draw, you know, happy home, family. You know, you want that tradition, you want that family. You've done everything else, so now this is, I can understand it's what you want to kind of, let's say, have a completion with your life. But you know, it can be, there's a lot of ways. There's people, naturopaths that you can talk to that can help you in maybe to assist with fertility as well. But there's also, I have to say this, my mum had bought this, remember the Hill of Tara?
Yeah.
There's you can get this stone, like a, what was it? Hill of Tara fertility. That statue my sister had, it was from there. It was like made of the stone.
Crystal.
Crystal.
Something crystal. I should know the name, but I don't.
If you even private message John, if you could, if there's a specific crystal from this. Anyway, my sister fell pregnant after receiving that naturally and didn't even have to go on like any more treatments for IVF. And if you've got to really believe it, be open this, because you're here on this site because you're spiritual. So this can help. Crystals may be a good thing to try as well. Natural alternatives to increase fertility.
Sure, Shin Necker, you're next. But Darlene, I've got a deck that I can give you messages. Also, I'll move over to that deck next once I give Sarson Necker a card. Thanks for joining us, Marie Henderson. Sarson Necker. You got algas reversed. Risk, vulnerability, threat, charges. Be careful of new ventures. Don't rush into anything certain. Keep an eye on your health. Be aware of others who can take advantage of you. I feel you're a very giving soul. You're very kind and generous, but other people can take advantage of this. Don't overburden yourself with helping too many other people.
And this is the Nine of Winter, which is kind of like the Nine of Swords, which is like your fear at night. You might be worrying, thinking a lot, focusing on the worst case scenarios, but it's allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem, because it's probably taking on a lot. As John said, you probably help a lot of people and give too much, and you feel maybe drained. So don't be fearful. Like, you just try not to worry. I think you need to rest and take care of you.
Yeah.
You know,
concentrate on yourself. Then you'll be in a better position to help others. Certain.
So for Lynn, Lynn, if you do, I know you're on Facebook, should be able to message you as well.
Yeah.
Lynn, if you message John, I'll give you a list of these crystals, and yeah, it is interesting.
They can help.
It can definitely help, and I mean, I touched a fertility rock, and now I'm pregnant.
Now she's expecting 3.
I'm expecting triplets. So yeah, but what we're saying is it's miracles and things can happen when you're open to it. So I believe you are.
Who's that?
But yeah, it helped my sister. They were saying that she might not be able to, and she did fall pregnant. She had the same one of these rocks from the same area, which is quite interesting. But there's also other like red and orange rocks and colors. They're chakra healing for your
Deepika Deeps.
sacral chakra.
We'll come back to you. We need.
Yeah.
It's Darlene Brown. Thanks, Jess. Darlene Brown, and then Renee Bispo Moreno. Let us know if you would like a few cards. And Deepak. Thanks, Renee. Darlene, I send you love and signs through nature. So, oh wait, hold on. There's 2 cards stuck.
Ooh.
2 cards stuck together there. I send you love and signs through nature. So that could be butterflies. It could also be coins, feathers, different things like that. But each time you see these things, make a note that just say that you see the sign. Then you'll see more signs following. And they're saying it's beautiful where they're at. So no need to worry. I feel you need a 3rd card on that. These are mixed up. I'll get you a 3rd card on that. Yeah, Jonathan, it's a good deck to use. We have been together in dreams. So you've been dreaming about this person, Darlene?
So they're communicating to you as well.
Yeah, they're with you all the time. You can talk to them. You don't have to speak out loud. Just consciously in your thoughts. They can hear your thoughts. So you'll get a back and forth conversation. Just don't doubt it.
Don't fear about your own health. Maybe, this person might not have had the best health, and you might worry about your own self because of things that had happened. Also, don't know if you know anyone named Sam or Sammy, but that name's coming to me as well.
Right, so it's Deepika Deeps, and then Renee Bispo.
And
Mary Moon.
sure.
Right.
From that deck, she wants specific.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Just
Deepika.
Deeps. Right. Split the deck. Deepika. 30 says social energies. Also the energy of Thor. Epiphanies, subconscious. This energy can be used for good or for chaos. Choose wisely.
Use your power for good. So that's just confirming again completion of difficult cycle, and weight lifted off your shoulders. you're ending a pattern or a behavior or something that there was a codependent energy, addiction, but you've ended that, or you're finishing a cycle and you're trying new alternatives with something that wasn't doing you good. Whether you started to work out or do more exercise, or stop something that wasn't doing you good, toxic people you're releasing, so you can have better and good health.
Well, Michelle, we will come back to you. We'll just get the ones that haven't had a card yet. But do feel free to keep commenting. It's the only way we can see it. There's just a couple of.
Sorry, Marie.
Marie Moon message from your brother. We split the deck.
Sorry to hear. Also, did he take his own life?
Marie Moon, we are soulmates. So you and your brother were soulmates. You can help each other in this life and in future lives. That they're with you always. I feel they're always with you. They're here to help you learn and get you through life lessons. You are so connected. He hears your thoughts. I'll give you one more. And they no longer have earthly worries. They feel free. But you can connect with them just in your thoughts. I feel he's always in your thoughts. You're always thinking of him. That's because his energy is right there with you.
And it's not your fault for anything that happened. Also hearing something significant in April. I don't know why.
You found him? That would be very difficult.
That's really hard.
Yeah.
I heard that's what I was feeling. Makes me get emotional because I can feel that pain that you've gone through. You must miss him a lot, but that obviously his energy is around you, but you need to not take on any. It wasn't your fault at all, and they are okay. That's the main thing. He's not in pain anymore. And
I've got one more card for you. The card says, I was met by so many loving people. So I feel your ancestors, people that came before you, were waiting there for him. But he can be in more than one place at the same time because he's not tied down in an earthly body. He's like in spirit form.
He finished a contract here on Earth, you see, and to teach people around certain lessons that he wasn't conscious of at the time. But he's obviously needed in time somewhere else soon. So, when you release and let go and know that everything is okay, eventually he will move on to do his next contract. And if you think of it like that, he did all he could, and nothing could have been changed.
Nothing to feel guilty of. Over.
No.
There's nothing you couldn't change the situation. Rita Junk. Euros, bull, power, athleticism, fortitude, valor, vitality, action. This card's calling for you to take action on a certain situation. You know what the situation is. Thanks, darling. And then we'll check Jonathan. We'll check for Jonathan having to go to court over a certain situation.
Oh, okay. That was re-top up. I'm just gonna read the words that are drawn to me because there's too many cards. But you need to believe in yourself. There's a lack of self-confidence, but you need to balance your home life and work. You may be feeling to work too much and you're trying to help and financially and support everybody. But it's saying to balance that out, to give time to the people that need you, manage your resources wisely. So that's what you're doing. You need to balance it again. Balance.
Renee, you're after Jonathan.
Also, it just says to have some humor and to lighten up and to bring fun into everything that you're doing.
Loves Toro, you're after Renee. It's Jonathan, Renee, then Loves Toro. Jonathan. Kunaz. Inspiration, creativity, strength, revelation, passion, the heart's fire, knowledge and inspiration, gaining enlightenment, shed light on a problem. So, new insights, take care, don't become complacent.
Who was this for? Sorry,
Jonathan, oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Jonathan.
I thought you didn't focus on the energy. That's right. So, what did you do? You feel like he will be, or won't be necessary?
No, I don't think it will be necessary.
Yeah, I was just saying it to you. I was just thinking, not necessary. So there you go. It's not going to be as extreme as you might think it would get to. Like, reach out for others. Okay, there's someone that can support you in the situation. An older, wise woman. Poor timing for a career change right now. Feeling challenged by money issues or some kind of situation with money with another person, or but it's gonna. You got help. There is help around you. So yeah, don't think so. It's gonna get to that point of court.
Yeah, I think it's more sort of the person threatening you with this action, but I don't see them having a leg to stand on because you weren't doing any wrong. Is what I feel. Rune Bispo Moreno. Rune Bispo. And then Loves Toro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they came in last time.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Rene, you also got Kunaz. Inspiration, creativity, strength, revelations, passion, heart's fire, knowledge and inspiration, gaining enlightenment, shed light on a problem. This was the same as Jonathan's card. Don't become complacent, but things are working well for you, but just don't become complacent.
There's like it's saying there's an advocate. So there's a king energy. That's someone you can trust, whether it's a romantic partner or a business partner. Getting involved in culture or creative endeavor, a project, because it's the Empress there. It can signify pregnancy, but it can be birth to new ideas, and you're having support. You're going to have support in this decision that you make, and it allows a life of luxury if you do this. So take on support, and you'll reap what you sow.
Loves Toro. Anybody that's commented, we will get to your comments. Shershin, your brother's looking a few cards. Well, he's next. So it's Loves Toro first. And Loves Toro, you got Suelo. Winning, willpower, integrity, vitality, purpose, power, leadership, confidence, achieve the objective. Suelo channels the energies and powers of the sun. Illumination, Suelo allows light to conquer dark. Clear vision, good wins over evil. But you were wondering what star sign. You said you're a Leo. Could be a Gemini. The answers you need are common. Full moon and Gemini. I feel it could be a Gemini. Loves Toro.
Even in the timing of the month with May, in that energy of the Gemini, that it's saying there's celebrations too. That's a kind of cool. Deep feelings of peace and happiness, contented personal life. So by May, things will be more clear.
Right, so Shershin's elder brother. Lagaz reversed or inverted. Uncontrolled emotions. Oversensitive, rage, anger, overwhelmed. You're neglecting your intuitive side. Listen to your inner guidance. Shershin, I feel your brother is very intuitive and he has got inner guidance, but he doesn't trust it enough. He's doubting what he's guiding himself to do. If you ignore your inner voice, you will become imbalanced. Your brother will become unbalanced. So tell him to. I'm sure he's very. He would meditate quite a bit. Meditation will provide all the answers, all the guidance he needs. I feel.
This was a similar message, the moon card, which is trusting intuition. But also there's like a financial windfall. There's someone around you that can support. So your brother, your leadership skills are needed now. So he needs to step up and be a leader and have confidence. Unexpected supporter of his cause, someone that will step up with him if he needs to voice something or take charge in a situation. So, yeah.
Yeah, Ali, we'll get you another message. Goris, ask her question. Thanks, Rune. It means a lot.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, Goris, we're still on. We've just got nothing else to do.
Yeah, well, it's productive, productive. Wow, we've got the time on our hands.
Yeah. So, Goris, ask her question, and Ali Banjison, we'll get you another message. There it is. Thurisaz reversed. Conflicts, disputes, trouble, Loki's Thor's brother. Mental problems, confusion, destruction by natural forces. Time to wait and not act. So don't feel you need to force anything at the minute, Ali. Right, hold on, sorry. Ali, this is you. It's no problem, Surshan.
No need to force you.
Time to wait, don't act. Just enjoy the present moment, Ali.
Sorry, Gareth. I actually clicked the wrong one. Sorry. But I'll get one for Ali as well now.
Thanks, Goris.
This keeps coming out a lot. I failed to get another one. The moon, it's a moon card. That's also trusting. There's a lot of people in here.
And psychic abilities.
Yeah,
trusting
your own.
I think a lot of people will have gained abilities that they never had before just by listening to other people. It's activating like dormant DNA, like what they used to call junk DNA. They're now realizing has a purpose. It's now activating in people.
There's a warm-hearted man or as a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a culture or creative endeavor.
Boris, let me move back to Grizel Rivas. We won't get to you, Grizel. It's just Rene or right, course. This one came out. It's Fehu. It represents livestock, structure, finances, sustenance, luck, prosperity, happiness, associated home and family, foundations. So I feel you could move back to Hawaii. If Hawaii's where your foundations are, you could move back there to recoup energies that you've maybe lost over a prolonged period of time on a draining project, a project that hasn't worked for you.
And also that maybe what's holding you back is you're not being assertive enough with a situation with another person that could be holding you back from moving or making the choice. It's saying to courageously stand up for yourself, do what's best for you, follow your heart. You know, like home's where the heart is, so if you feel to go, as John said, that is very possible. It's up to you.
Yeah.
In the end.
Anything's possible, Goris. Will your daughter's boyfriend be your life partner? Was there someone else that had a romance question that we missed? I think there was.
Yeah, you're right. There was. I don't know what their name was.
If you commented,
it was someone coming back into their life or something.
Yeah.
Questioning. But I don't know their name.
Oh no, Alicia Morley. Comment again, Alicia. and I'll use the talking to heaven deck for you. I knew there was a comment that I was meant to get caught up on. Just let me know you're still here, Alicia.
This is
Rune. Separation, time apart from their partner is on the horizon. So this doesn't mean that they're not the life partner. We'll draw a couple more cards. This just means it might be due to work. They're separated for a while. Finances and career. So it could be work that makes them gives them time apart. But they need to have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And one more, it's safe for you to love. Your feelings will be reflected back, or her feelings will be reflected back to her. It's safe.
Then I got also there is something better for her. Compromise is needed for this with this person. Being positive in the situation. So there's opportunities that can come if she chooses to. It can work as a lifetime thing, but she might not feel positive on it. Doubting, there's some things she needs to grow and learn from. It's because, if we have many soul people or partners, so maybe she might grow as a person, and this could be a learning journey for her, and she will choose at the time if that's what she wants it to be. She might not later on, but doesn't mean it's not possible anyway.
Grizel, what will happen in your love life? Right, well, there's the cards. Grizel, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Heart-to-heart conversations. Let them know how you feel about them. Like you're asking, are they going to come back, or is it not worth it? I feel it is worth it. You've been through a lot together, so don't never say never, let's say. But it's all about getting to know each other again. And there's a possible engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So it is worth talking to him again, because you feel passionate about it.
There's passion on both sides. And this person's like financially secure as well. But then they're saying, though, for you to trust. So there's a 5 of summer. You need to trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. Their advice, don't listen too much on others right now. This is your life. Focus on that which frightens or worries you. So if that's what you've been doing, focusing on what frightens or worries you about how it's going to all play out or turn out, or don't question it, follow your gut feeling. People can only give so much insight, right? But then in the end of the day, we all have different paths. One person takes one path and had a similar thing, but then it turned out different. So yeah, like John was saying, he feels it can definitely, and I feel too, like work out well. Security, but happiness. And he's with somebody else, John, at the moment.
Well, he's with somebody else.
Well, there is a person. I don't know if it is him.
There's an energy around you, Will.
There is an energy around you with this secure man.
Sam, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. But there is definitely potential energy around you.
It's soon.
But just because he's with someone else, I wouldn't rule that out. It's still a possibility, because I felt it was his energy, but that doesn't mean to say it couldn't be someone else's energy. Don't try and force anything. Just go with the flow, and if opportunities present themselves, you need to decide in that time what to do. Like, you know what I mean? Your future's always changing.
And it does say that you are ready for a relationship, or maybe it's better to let go of things and focus on yourself. But there is a person that can come into your life if you wanted to.
In Colorado.
They're 26 years old, but
Right,
right, for the
who does I miss? I'm calling again. Alicia Morley.
I'm missing. I'm going to look at my. Are you separated?
Miss
Alicia?
Shanty, we'll get to you next. We'll get to you next. You guys with her? Grizel, it's about what you want. Do you know what I mean? Just focus on yourself and you'll attract situations and opportunities just by being yourself.
I wonder if you want just one more here too. Sorry, Alicia, this one I just mean for Grizel, because I do feel that energy was so positive. I don't think so. It's necessarily this guy, but it's see, look, it's worth waiting for. But you need to stop focusing on him. Focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're ready for it. You know you're ready for it. But
Hold on.
you might be surprised how quick people can come into your life once you let go.
That's what's Morley.
So, yeah.
Alicia Morley, it is beautiful where they are. Although they're there, they're also with you at the same time. They can be in many places at the same time. Again, they were met by so many loving people. We'll split the deck and check these three. Alicia, whoever you're inquiring about, they're standing right next to you at the minute. You can communicate with them the same way you're communicating with us. You can communicate with them, whether it's writing it down, speaking it in your mind, or speaking it out loud, whatever works for you. But they're standing next to you. They have a new understanding on life and how life works. And they will always point you in the right direction. So they're acting as guides to you. Alicia, there's certain times you'll have ideas in your head that will just pop in. That's them putting you in the right path.
Did Alicia say she was with the follower? No. I'm trying to get over him doing this to me now. Right. Okay. Did you say, is your family close by as well? Like, do you have other family that you feel distant from? Is it saying, but it's telling you in this situation though to change the way you're looking at the whole situation. You need to just look at it in a different perspective, embrace your uniqueness. There's a temporary pause at the moment, but things will play out for the better. But it is a hard situation when there's tension or children involved.
Miss Shanty.
So she's definitely together with him. So
we'll maybe do this last reading.
Okay.
Maybe hold on. If there's a new name that pops up.
But yeah, sorry, I've just quickly for Alicia as well, just saying just plan your steps for long term and focus. Try not to let the loss of others or things that you've upset take time for yourself. Maybe you need to go out for a walk or bring that out so no one else is affected by that, because it can affect
Tanisha, you can't ask a question, just type the question.
Sorry about your dad.
Yeah, but that was the message. They're standing right next to her at the minute. They're working together.
That's probably what she's picking up on.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to try and ask them to come through in their dreams, or there might be something you need to do.
Miss Shanty wanted to know about her love life.
Okay.
Can you tell me about your future husband? Yeah. This was for Miss Shanty. Healing family issues. Mrs. Shanty, your love life benefits when you forgive your parents. Also, I've got them the wrong way around. Miss Shanty, whoever you're inquiring about chemistry, there is a strong magnetic attraction here. Also, you're not going to come together in the immediate future. You can maybe be separated from 5 to 6 weeks, possibly. But just because you're separated, it'll give you more time to appreciate their presence when they're not there. Do you know what I mean? And because finances and careers also affecting, maybe needs to work away, but it is safe for you to love. Don't be worried. Don't be keeping your guard up. It's safe.
And have patience. Don't worry. Take time to plan, the next steps and a prudent investment of time and money. And then there's the ace of summer, which is love and offering of love, cup of love. So there is a beginning there. It's coming. It's in energy.
Tanisha.
Can you tell me future husband? Well, he's gonna be a romantic type. You're gonna feel swept off your feet.
Tanisha, this could be the one. So although you don't have an idea of who it is, it's going to be, whenever you get married, it's only going to be once. It's not going to be marriage and then a failed relationship. This could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. So it's not somebody new. It's somebody you know. Somebody you know. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept help from others. And passion. Allow your heart to sing with joy. It's as if you already know how good you've got it, even though it hasn't happened yet. That leads me to believe you're very intuitive. And if I do feel you possibly could have psychic abilities, able to read cards or something, you're able to. Yeah.
It's saying just to be grounded when this happens. There's going to be communication or a rushed energy of someone speaking their feelings, and you're going to feel really good. It's a very emotional experience, so just stay grounded as well, and just take it easy and balance it, and just don't rush. It'll be good.
Hey, I'll just jump to this question. Ross, you say you enjoy the cards, but I'd advise you to do it on Facebook. YouTube, you don't get very many, I've tried it loads of times. It's only now it's starting, there's people coming on, but I would start on Facebook and then gravitate towards YouTube. Yeah. But there was someone we missed it there. Was it Rani S first and then Caitlin Glaze? What Prav dislikes about you? I don't think he dislikes much about you. It came up, this could be the one. I feel he's very happy with what you have to offer. And Prav could be the one. Rani, don't think that you lack anything. Only you can self-sabotage. Also, let your friends help you. Rani, and I'll split the deck. You deserve love. You need to know you deserve love, and then you'll get it. I'm just trying to get through these quickly. Will your ex return? If you feel like adding something, just
say it.
Caitlin Glaze. I just stopped you there, didn't I?
No, I get why you do it.
It's safe for you to love. I think I don't think he will return, but it's safe for you to put your trust in others. If you want him to return, he will return. But I feel you think, or you feel you deserve more. If it was going to work, it would have worked the first time round. Do you know what I mean? Possibly. Have you got anything?
For Rani, I pulled out the vanity card. So the likes and dislikes thing, maybe have more confidence with your natural self as well, and not get caught up with feeling you need to mask or put on lots or be yourself.
Tracy,
that's what they like. They will like and love.
Tracy Hopkins, no, I can see the YouTube channel or the YouTube and Facebook together. I've only caught up with your message there now. Is there any message in particular? I'll give you one of the Rune cards.
Yeah, he's streaming between.
I'm streaming between the both. But this is a good StreamYard I'm using, and it lets you see everything. Kim Cherie Mestry, yes, your next. I'll ever get my stuff back off your ex. Tracy Hopkins. Will she get her stuff back off her ex?
Gee, I hope you do.
Rene, yes, I feel you will. I feel the way what you're looking for is also looking for you. I feel no need to worry.
So John, yeah, that's just confirming.
That was just tied to your comment, Rene, but Tracy, this is for you. Ewaz, will to move forward, loyal, trustworthy, confident, purposeful. This is saying a lot about you. This is saying you're loyal, you're trustworthy, true friendship, serious attention to matter at hand, controlled change, a journey. So I do feel you will get your stuff back.
Yeah. To worry.
Yeah. No need to worry.
No need to worry.
You will get your stuff back. I think they weren't as loyal or trustworthy as you. That could what could have led to the breakdown in relationship. But keep being yourself, and things will work out in your favor. Yes, you will. Sorry, it's my accent. I can't help it. Can't help it. Sorry, but you will get your stuff back. I do feel she will, and as I was saying, I feel that's why. Hold on, we'll go to that comment.
Yeah.
That's why I added to it. I feel they're also seeking their roots, if you know what I mean, where they're from, their brothers, their whole family tree. I feel they're looking into it at the minute.
I reckon it'll be under 2 years in this time frame.
Sorry, Alex. Yeah, have you got any cards for Alex?
Alex Jade.
Right. You go. You got Attila upright, inheritance, legacy, home, family, savings, property, wealth which cannot be sold, heritage. So that's like you've got gifts or talents or abilities that money can't buy. So if you're ever feeling down, just remember that what you've got money can't buy. Wait, hold on, sorry.
Does Alex have someone in her life partner-wise? Children, or is she on her own?
I think she's on her own.
All right, well, you're gonna feel like you're being swept off your feet by a male, but just to stay grounded as well during an emotional experience. So everything's gonna all be good. Like a happy family, a connection. There's gonna be someone walking. That's the energy. That's an opportunity that's gonna present itself. And you're responding all that, the negative energies or things that you've been doing. You're doing so much inner work, and you've taken on so much, and it's time. Like the time is coming for a new chapter. You know, because you've been patient.
Well, we see what star sign it could be.
Yeah.
This could be the star sign of what's coming towards you. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra, so it could possibly be a Libra. They're all about balance. But wait, I'll just confirm that. Or it could be Pisces.
They could be on the cusp of
they could be Libra, Pisces, combined. Yeah, very possible.
As we forget about the other signs that we're connected to in the charts.
Kim Cherie Mestri.
Please, job interview.
Hello, Philippa C. You're next. If you just bear with us a couple of minutes till we get Kim Cherie. That's interesting, Shershan. Thanks, Philippa.
This seems quite promising. Maybe you'll be interviewed by a male here, but it's like people in your same culture, it's saying that there's going to be a partnership working together towards a common goal. Future, like great progress being made, manifested through your hard work and creativity. You're going to be acknowledged for that. So it's a really positive. I'd be very confident and be open to what you express, what you want, and just try to relax during it. Yeah.
Also, I got algas reversed. We are going to go off in the next couple of minutes. Risk vulnerability. So if you've got any questions, are you from Scotland, Philippa? Kim Cherie. Risk vulnerability, threat, charges. Be careful of new ventures. Don't rush into anything. Somebody could be promising everything, making it out to be more attractive than what it is. Don't rush into anything. Keep an eye on your health, stress-related concerns, possibly. Be aware of others who can take advantage of you. You're very compassionate and giving, and you're generous, and others can take advantage of this. So you might be called to set boundaries in certain areas. You're helping others too much. It's time to focus on yourself. Then you'll be in a better position to help others. Yeah, we'll go to Philippa and then Shershan next.
Yeah.
Philippa C.
Goodness.
They're like, we're just making the most of the time that we've got, because we won't be able to do this in the future. Not for as long. Like maybe Philippa C. Kunas. Inspiration, creativity, strength, revelations, passionate, heart's fire, knowledge and inspiration, gaining enlightenment, shed light on a problem, new insights, take care, but don't get complacent. Things can change very quickly. Just be on your tiptoes.
And let's drop this. So random. Okay. Philippa, opposing goals arising from different opinions. So feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people, they can don't maybe you feel that they're competing, or you feel to do better, or you don't take on the pressure of others, these ambitious people around you. There's so many opinions and things, but you need to trust, do what's in your heart, like what's best for you as well.
Okay, this will be the last one. Shershan naked or what? See if.
I'm just going down to
that. Yeah. Thanks for joining us. But Shershan, before we finish, right, we'll split the deck. Right. Attila, inheritance, legacy, home and family, property, savings, wealth which cannot be sold, heritage. So you're laying down a legacy. I feel your business will be very successful because it's on good foundations. It's started on good foundations, Susan.
and also bring fun into everything you're doing as well. So juggling multiple priorities of jobs, you will be. So you'll be very busy multitasking, and you'll have a good talent for it to balance out everything that needs to be done in it. To confirm. So yeah, you will. It will be well in your future.
Right, we'll finish that there for now. Thanks for joining us.